Hi guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Andre, and welcome back to Nerdgasm.
And we're doing something very special today. We're tackling our very first G.I. Joe episode.
We're going to look at some classic G.I. Joe action figure and something new also.
A little new surprise at the end.
New stuff and old.
Very cool. Well, I filmed some footage. I was recently in the market for a cape for my vintage Serpentor figure. So I
restoring the classics.
Yes, had to restore it because that cape was very delicate, as you know. Back in the day, it's a very delicate material. They would always rip. So I braved the old ladies at a fabric store. Went in there and I found some fabric that was a pretty good match. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's Serpentor's cape right there. Got it cut down, and then what you're about to see is how I made it. Again,
finished
product
on the original Air Chariot.
His original Air Chariot includes all his pieces, his knife, his snake, those little pieces there.
Yep.
And there is my custom
the
cape
new
for him.
Cape for him.
Yeah. Now I'd like you, Andre, to show me your Serpentor and the original cape.
We'll take a look at this. I have my original Serpentor with his original cape, but I did a little alteration on it. Now, as you can see, this is how Serpentor's cape kind of looked like when he came out. Kind of like Darth Vader and other capes and stuff. They had the holes in the side. They just kind of slipped it on. And I always thought, that's not a cape. That's a long vest. So, here, I did a little alteration here. The cape can still be salvaged, though. But you can see, this is the original material. This is the actual cape that he had. But instead of having it on his arms, I kind of bunched it up behind his head with a little twisty tie. And his little backpack accessory kind of holds it in also, so it looks like an actual cape. So that's what I always had mine, but I don't want to undo it because I like the way it looks, but it could be undone, so the cape is fine. But you can see it's very, very thin, and everyone would, their capes would rip. It really didn't stand up to the test of time. Yeah. So that's why, fabrics like this, if you can emulate what they did, that's great. Okay,
now, this is our first time we're doing any G.I. Joe reviews, and we've always wanted to, because we're big fans of the vintage and the new stuff that Hasbro's producing. So this is really exciting. This I didn't even know that they were making this.
Yeah, this is something brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Never before.
It's just come out. And this is selling, too. I don't really see this really often.
I haven't seen one yet. I want one now
So I saw it. Here you go. The Zombie Viper. Now, I didn't know that Cobra actually got into the supernatural, and got the toxins, I guess, to create a zombie army. And that's what we're getting here. So, the Zombie Viper he's pretty freaking cool, as you can see.
Yeah, he's great.
Believe it or not only did I find one, I found two. So, I did open one.
Let's take a look at the loose one.
And here he is. Here is the Zombie Viper. He is looking just gruesome in there.
I love the
Look at that.
on
Look at that.
And he's so super articulated for being, I love it. For being a figure of this size, they really do give him a lot of articulation.
Exactly, and he has like some alternate pieces. Like his hands will come off, and he's got these kind of like tentacle-like tendrils that you can put on. But that's not really the zombie I would remember. Yeah. So I just want to keep him like this. And he's also got this helmet, but I don't want to cover his face. No. But it would like go on him like that. But I'm like, oh, take that off. We want to see
that beautiful
face sculpt. Zombie face sculpt they put on him. And zombies are always huge. I mean, the movies, the TV shows like Walking Dead, and zombies just never go out of style.
Never.
And of course the infestation that happened last year in IDW Comics. So, and I thought of that, and that's why I thought this is going to be the greatest figure ever, because this is a 3 3/4 inch scale action figure of a zombie.
So you can pit him against.
Yeah, you can have him invade your Star Wars, your Star Trek, your G.I. Joe, your Marvel Universe, and your DC, the Infinite Crisis figures too. Because they've gone to a lot of these 3 3/4 inch scale figures. Even the WWE has them like this too. But now you just buy a bunch of these. Zombie invasion. Instant zombie invasion. Look at that.
I love it. I want one. If I find one, I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, these are awesome. So I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, please do.
But yeah, very articulated.
And he comes with the base with his name clearly marked on there.
Got him on there.
Even the wrists are articulated. He's got the typical zombie grab.
Yeah, he's got this whole grab action he can do.
And that face sculpt is so detailed. Even his decaying hair there in the back looks great.
Yeah, it's just something that was never really in the G.I. Joe continuity, but it's creative.
His little blue toes.
Yeah, right.
I mean, just a great figure all around to have. I mean, even if you're not collecting G.I. Joe specifically, I mean, like you said,
just get it for the zombie aspect.
It's a kick-ass zombie figure.
It's a zombie.
Yeah.
Come on. It's really awesome. You gotta love zombies.
Yeah, I really, really love this. Very cool.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of zombies, we're going to close out the episode now, but bit of a sad note, but we just want to throw it out there because, he was someone that we had met, and he's a really great guy. His name was Bill Heinzman. Bill passed away on February the 4th of this year, and he was best known as the cemetery zombie from George Romero's original Night of the Living Dead. I had met him a few times at the Spooky Empire shows, and I think he had perfect attendance. He was there all the time.
He was always there.
And not only was he just an amazing gentleman to know, he would actually dress up like the cemetery zombie. Yeah. He has the actual original suit. It's all tore up, and he's got the zombie makeup on, and he'll go to the VIP parties just drinking booze as a zombie, and he's just taking pictures with people.
Yeah,
he was...
I remember seeing him sitting at his table in full makeup and everything.
And he'd be there, and people would remember him and come and meet him, and he'd just be the nicest guy to meet. But,
great sport, talented guy, and he'll be missed. Yeah,
definitely. So, Bill, we'll miss you, and thank you for making the zombie genre what it is.
Yeah,
definitely.
Thanks for being there for the fans too, and we appreciate you always being there and being humble and gracious to the fans and playing the part, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Here's to you, Bill.
All right, guys. Well, this is Chris
and Andre
signing off for another episode of Nerdgasm. We'll see you next time.